I'm just sitting here smelling my lilacs. They smell so pretty. But anyways, I remember my first perfume. A girl will always remember her first bottle of real perfume. So if you have a daughter or a niece or a special lady friend or whatever, and you want to buy her something and she's never had a good fragrance, you know, maybe she's been using body sprays and such all her life, but she's never had a real bottle of perfume. Well, make sure you buy her something real nice, you know, take her, let her pick it out herself or whatever. But when I was a little girl, approximately 5 or 6 years old, I loved Charlie, the fragrance Charlie, and I love that name for a little girl. My friend's granddaughter, they named her Charlie, and I love it. I tell everyone to use it if they're going to have a baby girl. So anyways, I was watching the commercials. I was a TV kid. I love commercials and things like that. And I watched that Charlie commercial, and maybe because I like Charlie's Angels and then the Charlie perfume lady on the commercial, maybe it all just coincided with each other. I don't know. But anyways, and I really wanted a bottle of Charlie. Well, it was kind of expensive back then, especially if you're going to give it to a little girl, you know. So my caregiver's friend, he was the nicest man. I clearly remember going to his house, him coming to our house. He was just a nice man. Nice, kind eyes, just a nice dude. That's all I remember. And one day, he came to the house, and guess what he had bought? A bottle of Charlie. Well, I thought he was going to give it to one of my caregivers or something. And he said, no, it's for you. Well, I'm probably blushing as I tell the story. I was the happiest little girl, and I probably kept that on my vanity thing or whatever for about 5 or 10 years. I loved it. And one day I was in the store, and I was going to buy a bottle of it, you know, just for old time's sake. But I don't think I liked it anymore. But maybe I'll try it again. But anyways, a lady will never forget that. But the gentleman that bought it, you know, every good story I tell, it's got to have a downside. It's got to have a flip side. That's what I'm going to name my book, Flip Side, because every story I tell, there's an A and a B side. Well, anyways, he had to go on the run. The man that bought me the bottle of perfume, he was an outlaw. He murked somebody. So not only did I get this beautiful gifted perfume, memory I'll never forget, my first bottle of fragrance, but the man that gave it to me was infamous.